Boom, 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 Chanka. How's it going, everybody? It's the Flying Pig here on Flying Pig United with another watch along, this time for the Man United versus Tottenham Hotspur game at Old Trafford in the Premier League. Feeling a little bit worried about this one, to be fair. Spurs, obviously, they've looked revitalised under Jose Mourinho. He's won the first few games with them. He knows that absolutely everything there is to know about United and the players United have got, basically. So he's got the upper hand there. United, not in good form. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer struggling at the moment with this team. We're down in 9th place or whatever it is in the league. It's just a nightmare. This is a huge must-win game for Manchester United. I just want to say, shout out to everybody who's already in here. I want to give a special shout out to the first Pete commenting in the live chat here. Alex Rincon, great to see you, mate. Nathan Da Vinci says, come on, you Spurs. Zombie Clips, big up chat room, big up to you, Zombie Clips. Fergie United, Illy United, Lloyd Swart Boy, the Music Fiend, Coochie, Gatcha Wolf, Colin, Ice Queen Gaming. There's a whole bunch of you. So thanks very much for stopping by on the live stream already for the big game tonight. By the way, loving this panel on the old Amazon Prime here. They've got Harry Redknapp, Dimitar Berbatov and Peter Schmeichel. That is bloody quality. Hopefully I'm coming through loud and clear. Let me know that I am. The Rinconator says, afternoon, Pig. I'm watching this on my lunch break. Afternoon to you, Rinks. Yeah, great stuff. Thank you very much for being in here, you know, as much as you possibly can. Top man, Mark Sin. Hi to you again, mate. How you doing? Big D, Gungshi. How you doing, mate? Kevin Tobin. There's a whole bunch of you in here. Thanks very much for stopping by. Let's get into it then. So the game tonight, some key talking points, the selection. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, no Anthony Martial available, injured as well. Typical bloody Anthony Martial. As soon as he comes back into it, looks good, looks a bit shit, then gets injured. He's out of the action at the moment, so we've gone with Mason Greenwood up top there, which I'm very pleased to see, to be fair. I thought maybe Solskjaer would bottle it a little bit and maybe move Rashford in and do something horrendous like, I don't know, play Lingard out on the left or something crazy like that. He's done the second worst thing he could possibly do, but he's played Greenwood, which is good to see. He's also selected Jesse Lingard in the squad, which is in the side of the starting 11, which to me is absolutely mad, just based on how awful he's been for such an extended period of time. Doesn't deserve to be in this United squad. So that instantly makes me question Solskjaer, man. Like, what are you doing? Do you know what I mean? Give the chance to one of these young lads. I'd rather it was an unknown lemming playing instead of Jesse Lingard out there on the pitch. So that's a bit disappointing. And then, oh, guess what? No Brandon Williams, not even Luke Shaw. Ashley Young. Gashly Clunge starting at left back, captain in the side once again for United. So there's a couple of questionable decisions that Ole Gunnar Solskjaer has made with this lineup to start with. Not overly positive about going into this game anyway, especially when you consider the gashness we've got going on. One positive though, a couple of positives in the side to be fair, but one positive is we do have Scott McTominay back in the centre of the park, coming back from injury, deemed fit enough to play. Hopefully he actually is, and he's not playing at like 70% or something. Hopefully he is fit to play in this game. And that's a big plus for us because he's been one of our better performers and better midfielders in the season. And the fact that we had Pereira and Fred out there last time just goes to show you how weak we are in that area. And that obviously didn't work at all. So happy that McTominay's back in there. But that's pretty much where my happiness stops. Because I'm looking at the overall team lineup. De Gea in goal, Wan-Bissaka, Lindelof, who's questionable in my eyes. Was hoping maybe Twanzebe would come in, but there you go. Maguire, Ashley Young, McTominay, Fred, James, basically our best player this season, even though he's 21 and come up for the Championship. He's pretty much our best player. Lingard, Rashford, Greenwood. So that's our team. It doesn't fill me with confidence at all. What do you guys think about the lineup? Let me know. What do you think about Young? What do you think about Lingard? What are the talking points? And then I'm looking at Spurs' lineup, and it's maybe not the strongest side you could assemble, but it still looks a heck of a lot better than ours on paper here. Gazaniga, Aurier, Davinson Sanchez, Alderweireld, Vertonghen. He's gone for Harry Winks and Sissoko as the two holding midfielders. I think Spurs are playing a 4-2-3-1. Lucas Moura, Dele Alli, Son Heung-min, and Harry Kane up top there. I mean, it's a potent quadrant of penetration up there for Spurs, so you have to respect it, and you've got to understand that at this moment in time, United are just pretty much underdogs. We're just underdogs at home against Spurs here. Jose's coming back. He's got the inside story on this United side. We're looking poor, we're playing poorly. Spurs are revitalised. I mean, we are the underdogs in this situation, so let's see how we can manoeuvre it. It's a must-win game, in my opinion, for Ole Gunnar Solskjaer if he wants to keep his job. There's a good possibility that regardless of the next couple of results, he might get sacked. I mean, I'm hoping that he does get until the end of the season regardless, but I know how fickle the world of football is. I know how fickle our owners are and how fickle Woodward is, etc. So it wouldn't surprise me if we don't get the result in this game, or certainly the next game after that, he could get the axe. So it's pretty much must win for Solskjaer. If he wins the next 2 big games against 2 quality rivals, then he'll do a good bit in terms of keeping his job. But he's got to do that first. Thanks for being with me. Thanks for stopping by. Do us a favour, if you are tuning in, smack a cheeky little like on this video. Shout out to Griffo Chaz, I can see in here. Apadu Nick Hill says, hello, I'm back. Great to see you in here. Steve Buckley comments and says, Pig, we all know you're Ollie in, but how far do United leave it before taking action? Well, I mean, this is it's a very difficult one. Fact is, if we'd have won that game the other day against Villa, which we should have done, we just bottled it and couldn't hang on, we'd have been in 5th place above a lot of these teams that we're talking about, including Spurs. So it's a fine line, it's not like a million miles away from being where we should be, but it's still very significant, amount of distance away. So, yeah, I mean, we've got to do better. Solskjaer's got to do better. He's not going to get much time, I don't think. If he has a few terrible results on the spin now, I think that'll be pretty much it for Solskjaer at United, as sad as it is to say. So all those people wanting Pochettino in or wanting, Solskjaer out, you may get your wish very, very soon. But I think he's deserved. I think he's deserved, based on how he came in an interim capacity and played his way into the job, and how he's a fantastic legend of the club. I think he's deserved a little bit more time than just some average mug coming in anyway. We got Alex Rincon comments, come on United, hope we can win so it shuts Hen up. Yeah, big time. That's it. I mean, Henry Hotspur, he was actually not too bad. I thought it was going to be way smugger than he actually was during the Pig and the Hen show earlier today. He was reasonably smug, but not 100% smug, so that was good. But yeah, he will be massively smug on the next show if Spurs do get the victory tonight. I just can't bear that. I cannot bear that, Alex. So I'm with you on that one. I hope it shuts him up. I hope we can put in a decent performance. Mark Sin says, Spud's got good penetration. United going to get pregnant. Yeah, well, nice way to put it there, to be fair. I think at this moment in time, we're pretty fertile in those terms. So, yeah, and Spurs, they can penetrate. They've got some good players up top there, no doubt about it. Gungshi with a super chat. Thank you very much, Gungshi. Comments, fell asleep during the Pig and the Hen show for the first time, but I'm back now for the Pig along. I predict a 2-2 draw. Thank you very much, Gungshi. Thanks for stopping by, and thanks for the super chat there, mate. Yeah, I thought you went a bit quiet in the second half of that, mate. So, yeah, I figured something like that had happened, but great to have you on board again for this one. Thank you very much there, Rincon. He's just put a link up to my Patreon page. Check it out if you're that way inclined. But yeah, I'll keep you up to date, lads and lasses, with what's going on in the game tonight. Watch along. United versus Tottenham at Old Trafford. Huge implications in this job. Jose Mourinho coming back to Old Trafford, of course. He's desperate for the win. He'll be desperate to put one over on his ex-employers, of course. Players just coming out of the tunnel now. Spurs playing in purple, United in red here. I mean, I'm hoping players like Mason Greenwood can put in a good performance tonight. It's a huge game for him just to be thrust in. He's been thrust upon in this game. And really, it's a much bigger game than he should be playing in right now. Certainly started in. It's just down to the fact that we don't have the players there. Martial's picked up another injury. He's obviously not going to be that dependable goal-scoring number 9 for us this season, whether it's his fault, whether it's injury or whatever. It's just not going to happen, I don't think. Greenwood's shown great killer instinct. He's shown great finishing ability and clinical ability in front of goal from just a few chances here and there, really, that Solskjaer's actually given him. And he's barely put a foot wrong. So I think it's a huge opportunity for him. If a ball just falls to him, he seems to have that natural ability. Maybe he can just bang it in the back of the net. So I'm not too worried about it. I don't think it's that much of a difference than having Martial up there. I think Greenwood, in a lot of ways, just has natural ability, and he's playing without fear at the moment, it seems. I mean, this is a different type of game for him, though, because this is the big time now, and he's starting in a big game here. Ooh, excited for this one. Come on, United. Like Alex said, I cannot be doing with Henry if United don't win. Adil comments, how are you... Sorry, Adil comments, how are you watching the match? What link? I'm actually watching it on Amazon Prime. It's actually on Amazon Prime for a change, so that's pretty awesome because, like I've been moaning about so much recently, there's just not any UK TV channels showing a lot of United games this season. It's absolutely pitiful. And Amazon Prime have got the rights to this one. I hope they get the rights to all the ones coming up because it's a way that we can watch the games and it's pretty reasonably priced and all that good stuff. So yeah, that's how I'm watching it. Actually watching it legally on Amazon Prime. Jose Mourinho, the coach of Tottenham, it just looks wrong. It just looks plain wrong. But yeah, their team, Aurier, Sanchez, Alderweireld, Vertonghen, Sissoko, Winks, Lucas, Dele Alli, Heung-min Son, and Harry Kane. Bit of depth on the bench as well, likes of Eric Dyer, likes of Ericsson. They're set up, yeah, they're just showing the formations now, so Gazaniga in goal there, and you have got the back four. It's a 4-2-3-1 that they're playing here. Lucas on the right, Dele Alli in behind Harry Kane, and Son over on the other side. So, looks a dangerous side. Jose Mourinho and Ole Gunnar Solskjaer just embraced there. This is weird, man. It's so strange. Just a short while ago, Jose was the man in the dugout there. Ashley Young, captain of the side. You know things are bad. I keep saying it, but when Ashley Young's your captain, it goes to show you just how bloody shit the team is, doesn't it? And that referee in charge literally looks like Iniesta. Andres Iniesta, since retiring from the game of playing, or since moving abroad, he is now a part-time referee. So there you go. Man, look at how young Mason Greenwood looks. Come on, Mason. He could be Dele Alli's younger brother. They just cut over to Dele. Spurs kick off then. We're about to get underway. Pete Miller, thank you very much for the super chat, mate. Appreciate it. He says, hi, Pig. Great Pig in the Hen show today. Come on, United. Come on, Pete. Thank you, my son. Jose Mourinho looking at his watch here. The game's just about to kick off and get underway. Son at the top of the pitch there, about to pass it back. And here we are, kick off. Come on, United. Spurs, long ball over the top to the right. Oh dear, and they come right at us, dealt with. Slabhead gets on it. Ashley Young plays it up the pitch. Gungshi comments, love the nutbag of note today, Pig. Even the hen spoiled it by interrupting the theme music. I know, do you guys like that new addition to the show then, that nutbag of note? Pretty random, yeah, pretty random little ditty I made for it. It needs a bit of work. We're 34 seconds into the game here, just to let you guys know. Man United with a throw-in. Play down the left, Jesse Lingard on the ball. It's been absolutely gash for us this season. I'd absolutely love him and forgive him if he managed to do something amazing tonight, though. Wouldn't we all? He's been shy, but this is a huge game, and we need a huge game player. He's been that for us in the past, actually, cropping up with some goals at important times. But not for a while. Stephen Randall's great to see you in here, mate. JP, the Primot, the Music Fiend, Neil Duffin, a bunch of the usual legends in here. Thanks very much for stopping by. Griffo Chaz comments, thought Pig would have been given the commentary call for Amazon tonight. Nah, that's next week. Oh dear, thank you, Griffo. Here come Tottenham then. Oh, I mean, like Henry was saying earlier, they've got to be a little bit worried in some ways themselves. Because they've had a good start with Jose, but it's like almost like the players are revitalised, and so they're all playing for their positions because there's a new boss in and they want to play, so they're really trying, and that's what sort of helped them out at the moment. But in terms of actual time that Jose's had to work with them, he just hasn't had that much. So what can he have actually done? I mean, Spurs have been quite dire this season. Let's just see if if United can get the better of them tonight. Here come United down the right then. Aaron Wan-Bissaka on the ball. And he has been some heck of a player for us this season, Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Like, he's justified that £50 million price tag already. Thank you very much, Adil. Gungshi says, Pig, things like Nutbag of Note and Melter, Henspirits, etc. are what makes your show special, completely different from what you get on the other United football fan channels. You're not wrong there, Gungshi. If anything, we're different. Long ball over the top. David De Gea comes out to meet it. 2 minutes, 35 seconds gone on the clock. David De Gea plays it to Harry Maguire, brings it out from the back. Over to Ashley Young on the left. Ball over the top from Ashley. It's a good one. Mason Greenwood almost latches onto the end of it there, but it's dealt with by Spurs' defence there. Jesse Lingard wins the ball back, and it's gone out. Is that a goal kick? I think it's gone out for a goal kick. Yeah. Spurs goal kick. Paul, shout out to you. RB Comps. Pete Miller says, what does nutbag of note mean? All it means is just the nutbag in a good way, like he's a nutter in a good way, if that makes any sense. It doesn't really make any sense, to be fair, but it's a good thing. It means like who's the nutbag of note at the moment. It's the opposite to Melter of the moment, basically. But yeah, you're right. Maybe needs clearing up a little bit. Colin9855 comments, prediction time 5-2 to United. Come on, United. I'm loving the positivity. Look, I really want United to win this game more than most games I have done for a very long time. But I do feel like we are going to struggle when I look at the situation with it is Jose coming back and what he knows about our players and the way they've been in their first few games and how poor United have been recently and struggled at home and all these sorts of things. I think it's going to be a difficult night for us. I think it's going to be a 1-1 draw. A 1-1 drab draw. Let's see. United got the ball down the left, though. Jesse Lingard on the ball. He gets challenged by Aurier, I think it is, and it's taken out by Spurs. And Lucas puts it out for a United throw. Deep in Spurs' half. Jesse Lingard on the ball on the edge of the area. Plays a little 1-2 with Mason Greenwood. Back to Lindelof at the back. McTominay on the ball. Great to see McTominay back in the side. We've definitely missed him. He's pretty much bossed it for us this season, considering his lack of experience, really. He's popped up with a good few goals. He's been quite important for us in that midfield. He plays with his heart on his sleeve. He's a passionate, determined player. He's got what it takes, I think, to be a really good United player over the coming years. So I'm happy that he's back in the side. We just need somebody else to partner up with him. And we don't really have that player right now. Raj Taj Mahood comments, Spurs ain't good at the back. Greenwood to score. Yeah, I mean, that's the one thing we've seen recently and all season long, actually. Spurs can be scored on. And if you look at, even with Jose Mourinho at the wheel here, for the last few games, sure, they've scored a lot of goals and they've won all the 3 games that they scored, that they've played in, but they've also conceded goals. It's not like they've been keeping out teams at all. So they're there to be had. Defensively, they've got vulnerabilities. United just need to get at them, get Greenwood on the ball in good positions and hope for a bit of magic. Rashford needs to be on it, cutting inside, having pops off on goal, causing problems. At the moment, United are playing quite controlled. It's quite slow. There's not much going on in terms of forward thinking for the first part of the game here. Just a bit of a tentative start from both sides. Fred on the ball, plays it forward, looks for the forward pass. Jesse Lingard latches onto the end of it. He stumps it up for Rashford, who has a shot on goal. Get in there, my son! It's only got in at the near post. Marcus Rashford with a stunning shot. Oh, it's an absolutely beautiful goal. He's done Gazaniga at the near post with a beauty of a shot. Absolutely beautiful. Sissoko looks bemused. Jose Mourinho looks depressed. It's absolutely wonderful. Let's have a look at this. Down the left. Lovely bit of 1-2 action there. Jesse Lingard, props to Jesse Lingard. He stumps it up. He leaves it up for Marcus Rashford, who's making the run onto it. And Jesse Lingard, he's turned into bloody Messi or something. It was a great assist. And Marcus Rashford says, thank you very much. And he thumps it into the bottom left-hand corner. It's actually hit the post and then hit the back of Gazaniga and gone into the goal. Jose's freaking furious. Get in, my son. Come on. United lead 1-0. Let me update the score on the on the watch along. That is bloody awesome. What a great start. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Marcus Rashford. What was I saying? Greenwood's going to have to pop up. Rashford's going to have a good one cutting inside. He's only gone and done it. There's the score. Man United 1, Spurs 0. Get in there. Hey, Gungshi, thank you very much for your super chat, pal. He super chatted and said, Mangasm. Thank you very much, Gungshi. It was a total mangasm moment there. United lead 1-0 at Old Trafford against Spurs. It's a dream start for us, really. And he's also sent a little cheeky sticker in saying goal. Thank you, Gungshi. Come on, my son. Get in there, Gungers. Get in there, everybody else. Decorated hero, says Rashford. Ice Cream Gaming comments, I enjoy watching your watch-alongs and your very funny pick. Thank you very, very much, Ice Cream Gaming. Come on, Pete Miller. Come on, Colin. Come on, the Primot and everybody else. Oh, this is it. This is what it's all about. By the way, sorry if I was a little bit loud. I'm aware I got kind of carried away then, a bit overexcited. I just wasn't expecting it. I was just talking about it's a little bit of a slow start and then bang! Right in the back of the net. And here come United. We've had that shot in the arm, it seems. Down the left, Ashley Young runs onto it into space. Ashley Young, can he beat Lucas Moura? He kind of does. But the rebound just takes it back out to Fred. Come on. Son on the ball. Down the left. Oh, Jose, it's so great. Have some of that, you Portuguese Mr. Bean wannabe. Oh, dear. Serge Aurier on the ball around about the halfway line on the right-hand side of the pitch for Spurs then. Plays it back inside. Davinson Sanchez on the ball to Vertonghen. Spurs playing very slow, passing it around the back, very sideways. This is a Jose Mourinho side after all. This is a Jose Mourinho side after all. Slow, mundane, passing around the back. Here we go, long ball over the top. Harry Maguire heads it down and deals with it. This is a Jose side already. Oh. Right, ball over the top, down the right. Daniel James, he's like bloody lightning, this lad. There he goes. Go on, do him. You can do him. He does him and he gets the ball in. Oh, Greenwood's waiting for it in the middle. It's just scuppered out there by Vertonghen, who clears it away for Spurs. Son on the ball then. Raking ball over the top right of United's defence there. Lucas latches onto it on the right. Oh, my days. And Lindelof just watches and lets Maguire deal with it. Bit of communication there. Fair play. Managed to get rid of it with no dramas. And you've got to be happy with the start United have made here. We scored. What do you guys think about it? Bean Cooper, iPoddy24, Oliver H, Decorated Hero. Let me know what you guys think. Ball played back into the box though for Spurs, and it's dealt with by United. McTominay gets it under control. Ashley Young on the ball, plays it a long ball up the pitch, but it's dealt with there. Spurs come back at us. Harry Kane on the ball, plays a little cute pass in, trying to find the path of Son, but it's dealt with by United. Decent bit of defending there. What's that? The referee's given a free kick. Oh, Fred's just gone through Harry Kane there, to be fair, near the edge of the area. Yeah, he's a little bit late, a little bit reckless, and Harry Kane has just won a free kick for Spurs just outside the edge of the area in a very dangerous position. Gungshi comments, we really need to be intelligent for the rest of the game. It would be a fantastic result if we can win this. Not just so we can rub it in the hen's face. Absolutely, this is must win. It would take us right back up there. It would almost give us a chance to have a bit of a dodgy result against City, wouldn't it? You know, this is a huge, huge game for us and for Solskjaer in particular. And that's it. If Jose replaces Poch and Jose can't do it with Spurs, even though they've got a better squad against Solskjaer's team of pretty average players, then surely Solskjaer's got to take some managerial credit for that. I know this game's only 11 minutes in. We're 11 minutes, 17 seconds on. But still, Harry Kane with a free kick over the wall, but it's also over the bar. Have some of that, you Rodney Twat Trotter wannabe. iPoddy24 comments and says, drop a like, guys. Thank you very much, iPoddy. Much appreciated. Yes, if you could chuck a like on this video, that would be awesome. Oh, feeling very, very excited already on this game, you know. It's going to be one of those evenings, I think, lads and lasses. Strap yourselves in. Hang on to your seats, baby, because this one's a screamer. Down the right then. Here comes Spurs, though. Oh, dear. Lucas Moura plays in Son. Oh, it's good defended by United there. McTominay gets his head up, plays the raking pass up the pitch, but it's into the path of Serge Aurier. 12 minutes, 10 seconds. Harry Kane comes deep. So Harry Kane, what I've seen from the first 12 minutes is Harry Kane seems to be dropping into the hole. Seems to be coming deep in this game. And Son is playing quite advanced on the left there. What's happened to Jose? What's he doing? What's going on? Has he just been clattered? Wait a second, I've just missed that. Dan James, has he just done Jose there? Let's just see what's happened. I missed it. I think there's just been Harry Winks has just been yellow carded for something. He must have knocked Daniel James out of play right into Jose Mourinho. Let's have a look at the replay. Surely there's got to be an angle. Here we go. Look at this. So Harry Winks comes across. Daniel James has done him for pace and he puts in a bit of a reckless challenge. He actually wins the ball. And, and Daniel James just clatters into Mourinho's knee. That is freaking awesome. Have some of that, Jose. Do you know what I mean? He comes back to Old Trafford. He's getting kneecapped already. Crikey. And Daniel James, unfortunately, is actually down, so this is no laughing matter. He's being attended to right now by the physio, so hopefully he's going to be okay to continue because he's a huge player for us. And that was a bit of a reckless challenge by Harry Winks there because James has just got so much pace. He's almost too fast for his own good sometimes. So Daniel James just on the sidelines now. He should be fit to continue. But let's have a look at this. If you guys have missed it, yeah, Harry Winks just takes out Daniel James full blood and Jose Mourinho takes Daniel James's head right into his knee. Daniel James just headbutted Jose Mourinho on the knee. And he almost looked like he was unconscious for a second there. So that's a bit freaking dodgy. JP comments and says, James needs a stunt double. He does get knocked around, this man, doesn't he, to be fair? It's like a crash test dummy out there for United. Ball over the top from United, looking to get in behind Spurs' defence, but it is dealt with and a foul is committed by McTominay on Dele Alli there. 14 minutes, 13 seconds gone on the clock. Lucy Burke comments, hi you, hi Lucy, thanks very much for getting in here. Ahmed Omer says, your son, don't know what you're talking about there, Son Heung-min probably. Alfie Plays comments, what can I watch it on? I'm watching it on Amazon Prime. It's just randomly on Amazon Prime, which I'm loving, by the way. I hope Amazon get the rights to all the games that are not shown on Sky and BT, to be fair. Mark Singh comments and says, James just speared Jose. He absolutely did. That was awesome. And Harry Winks basically providing the assist. Neil Duffin says, Pig, thanks very much, mate, for all the commentaries. The laugh is magnificent. Long live the Pig. Thank you so much, mate. Legend. Harley's Gamer says, hi, how are you? I'm good, Harley. Thank you very much for asking. I hope you're good too. Thanks for stopping by. Come on then, United, on the counter-attack, down the left, here we go. Marcus Rashford on the ball, surges forward. He surges forward past Serge. Serge Aurier, that is. And who's going to win the power surge today between Rashford and Serge Aurier? Down United's left. Who's that going to be? Is it going to be Rashford or is it going to be Serge? So far, it's Rashford. Jay says, is Hen watching the game? Unfortunately, I don't think Henry's watching the game live. He said earlier on the Pig of the Hen show that he is going to catch up with it early in the morning, like before he gets on with his day tomorrow. So he's got to get up and then watch it slightly delayed. So he won't know anything live. Wan-Bissaka on the ball, plays it down the right to Daniel James, who's back up and he's running at the defence and he's clean through. But it's a good bit of covering defending there by Alderweireld, who makes the cover and run and puts the ball out for Spurs. Viking Red, great to see you. MT, Gatua Peter, thank you very much for stopping by. Steve17 says, match doesn't start in China for another 8 hours. Wan-Bissaka with a throw in then for United, deep in Spurs' half here. Play back to Wan-Bissaka, he's got a free ball in and he gets the ball in. Nobody waiting for it in the middle there, unfortunately, though, but it was a good bit of play by Wan-Bissaka. Fred wins the ball, brings it down and is fouled just outside the area. So United get a free kick in a dangerous position here. 16 minutes, 28 seconds gone. How far behind are you guys? How far ahead are you guys? Let me know. But yeah, great bit of play by Fred there, and it's reckless. It's absolutely reckless from Sissoko. Studs up challenge, raking down the thigh. Do you know what? That's a filthy challenge, man. Sissoko, that is dirty. I mean, it's more clumsy, I guess, than deliberately filth, but that is dirty from Sissoko there. Fred has just taken the studs, raked right down his thigh. Nasty from Sissoko. United with a free kick, though. Just outside the edge of the area, as I say. 17 minutes, 5 seconds gone on my stream. Fair play to you. Not too far behind then. That's probably just the delay of the actual stream anyway. So, yeah, that's good. That is good. United free kick. Rashford and Young both stepping over it. Can I go more forward, actually? Yes, I can. Right, okay, now I'm actually properly live. Turned out I wasn't. Still United have a free kick though. 17 minutes, 41 seconds gone on the clock. Rashford steps over it and he shoots. Rashford! Top left hand corner! Oh! I thought it was in, but it was just wide. It was another Marcus Rashford chicken dipper special. And you know what? That was very, very close. He speared it. He's like harpooned it across goal, looking for the top left-hand corner. And he's quite close. In the end, Gazzaniga has probably got it covered. Actually, I'm not so sure if he does, but it's just found its way curling past the post. But it was a great effort by Marcus Rashford. We've seen him do it before this season. Oh, crikey. 18 minutes, 23 seconds gone. Spurs with the ball down the right. Ball whipped in over the box. It's chested down by Dele Alli. But it's dealt with in the end. McTominay stands his ground. Son on the ball. Cuts it inside. Back out to Sissoko. Son on the ball. Spurs tentatively playing it around slowly. This is good passing and moving by Spurs, to be fair. Down the left, they fashioned them a chance for Tongan tries to whip it in, but of course it's a block from Aaron Wan-Bissaka. You don't get past him very easily. Let's be real. Manny Slufraki says, can he spare her, Mr. Pig? When are you going to do another rap? At some point, Manny. I haven't been able to do it for the last couple of weeks, but I absolutely will do one in the next couple of weeks, probably. Little Harry, hi to you too. Thank you for everybody for tuning in. Here we go. Spurs with the throw-in. Cleared away by Daniel James, who hoofs it up the pitch. Greenwood trying to latch on the end of it. This is decent stuff by United. Wan-Bissaka with a good clearance up the pitch there. Defensively pretty sound so far. Spurs haven't really found their way through. 1938 on my clock. 1941. That's where we are so far in the game. Sissoko on the ball, plays it to Sergio Aurier down the right. Lucas Moura out for a Spurs throw. Joe Breheny comments, are we going to throw this one away, Pig? There is a good chance of that, to be fair. There's a good chance. I'm not going to lie. You know, so it's highly likely that United throw this one away. I mean, we had that game against Villa the other day. We come back and we got the 2-1 lead and we threw that one away, and that was against Aston Villa. So Spurs have got a much better team. You know, I don't want to get too negative. I went for 1-1 before this game started. I still think maybe Spurs are going to get back into it. And actually on the Pig and the Hen show, I did call it so far. And I said I think maybe United will get an early goal and then it will be a defensive jobby and then Spurs will get a late goal and it'll be 1-1. That was the sort of day I was thinking it was going to be. Ball over the top, down the right to Daniel James. It's gone out over Tongan, sees it out for a Spurs throw. They're just showing the replay of Rashford's goal. It's a great strike. I mean, the goalkeeper's got to be doing better there. Of course, Hugo Lloris is out injured at the moment, so Gazzaniga's the man for Spurs in there. But yeah, I think that was some weak goalkeeping there. Really, Rashford's opportunity should have been saved there. So I think it was just the surprise of it. He's taken it very, very quickly. Nice bit of power on it. But he sort of gets his glove to it. But it's a weak attempt at stopping that from Gazzaniga there. Harry Maguire on the ball at the back then. Plays it across United's defence to Lindelof. Back to Harry Maguire. High pressing taking place currently from Spurs. Harry Maguire all the way back to David De Gea in goal then. Patient stuff by United. Slow, keeping hold of it here. Lindelof on the ball. Plays in McTominay. Working our way up the pitch nice and slowly here. Daniel James has got the ball down the right and suddenly United are in the final third and the ball is whipped in across the 6-yard box. Oh my days! Oh, and it's a shot on goal there and it's saved by Gazzaniga, but Mason Greenwood in the right place at the right time and he rifles a shot at goal. And it was a brilliant sort of bit of play by United there. It started off very slow at the back and next thing you know, Daniel James has got it down the right. We've got the ball in and we've got a shot off on goal there. Mason Greenwood showing a bit of instinct there, got it on target. Just a very good save there by Gazzaniga. So come on, decent stuff, decent bit of play by United there and Greenwood with an opportunity. 22 minutes, 30 seconds then. Corner in, Daniel James, short one. Very poor corner from Dan James. Just didn't get hold of it there at all. But it's cleared away. United have a throw. Thank you very much, Manny. He says, pig commentary over TV commentary. The first of our name comments, hey Piggy, Olivia here. I thought you'd change your name. Says, late to the stream as usual, but happy to see we aren't losing. Great to have you in here, Olivia. Thanks for stopping by. We're not losing. In fact, we're winning at the moment. Oh, it's a shot from distance. I don't know what that was, actually. A shot or a cross. But whatever it was, Rashford has got onto it down the left. Rashford on the ball. McTominay pings it forward then. Jesse Lingard on the ball. Cuts inside. Good bit of play by Lingard. Is he brought down? Is it a foul? No. Spurs bring it out from the back then. Yeah, I couldn't agree more with you, Gungshi. He comments and says, it's good to have McTominay back. Definitely. I mean, you know, we really missed him. We're really light in that area, and he seems to have a lot of the different facets of what we want from a midfielder. Berber Spin 9, great to see you. Comments, Greenwood moves like RVP. He does. You know, he's been likened to him before, to be fair. We all know what a great player RVP is. He's got that elegance. He's got that intelligence. He does the right thing at the right time. He's not necessarily just going to have a quick shot, pop shot on goal. If he can just keep hold of it a minute, take it into a bit of space, and then do it from there. We've seen that time and time again from him already. I know it's early in his career to be comparing him to somebody like Robin van Persie, but I hear what you're saying. Jesse on the ball now. United look to take it forward down the left. Jesse's having a good, bright game so far. Let's be honest now. Jesse Lingard. Rashford with a shot on goal now! It's a 30-yard, another chicken dipper by Marcus Rashford, and he's hit the crossbar. He's bang up for this one tonight, eh? Did you see that? So unfortunate not to dip under the crossbar. That would have been a candidate for goal of the season, no doubt. He's just hit the crossbar and it's pinged out. Almost a double of goals there for Rashford, and from the very top draw as well. What a shot that was. What a shot that was from Rashford. Shame he didn't get the goal because it deserved one. Oh, come on. And United come forward yet again. This is much better from United. Much better. And Jose Mourinho's Tottenham are all at sea, lads and lasses. They're all at sea. And here they come. They're trying to bail some water out at the moment down the left, but they can't. Ashley Young down the left. McTominay's in a bit of space in the centre. He plays it back inside. 25 minutes, 14 seconds gone. McTominay out to Ashley Young on the left. Back inside, and United doing some good stuff at the moment. Lindelof on the ball. United press deep up in their half, looking to make something happen. Numbers committed forward. Aaron Wan-Bissaka on the ball down the right. Dan James makes the decoy run. Played back inside. Fred. McTominay. Jesse Lingard, a.k.a. Messi Lingard. Messi Lingard on the ball to Fred. Rashford takes it back inside, who's caused them all sorts of problems. All sorts of problems cutting in and having pops off. He's in good bit of form today, Marcus Rashford. We're seeing the best of Rashford today. Aaron Wan-Bissaka down the right. This is absolutely penetrative from United. He surges forward, he gets through, he gets the ball in. It's dealt with temporarily. Daniel James wins the ball. Under control. Messi Lingard plays it over to Rashford, who has another shot on goal! Oh, and it's another great effort from Marcus Rashford, and Gazaniga makes the save to give United the corner. This is just mesmerising football from United at the moment. We're cutting them open. Lovely triangular passing, lovely 1-2s, lovely movement. Oh, and look at that, another decent effort by Rashford in the end. Oh, that takes a fantastic save from Gazaniga. They're just showing the one I was talking about from a moment ago, where he's had a shot from about 35 or 40 yards out and hit the crossbar, but it was actually a fantastic palm save by Gazaniga just onto the crossbar. Fred with the corner in, near post! Oh, this is an exciting game of football for United, though, for a change. Come on. We've got to be happy. We've been awful. This is more exciting we've had in about a month. Wan-Bissaka on the ball. Daniel James down the right. Daniel James, we're cutting them open. Oh, little ball through to Greenwood is unsuccessful. And Spurs look to knock it out. Victor Lindelof, great bit of defending there. Just manages to hold off the man. Harry Maguire. These Red Devils look absolutely buoyant tonight. They look like they're bang up for it. They're playing with some cojones. They've got a point to prove. And you can see that. They're doing some good stuff at the moment. Ashley Young on the ball. United with another chance down the left. Jesse Lingard, this time it's beaten away, but a fantastic bit of play manages to keep hold of it for United. Ashley Young plays it inside. Shot on goal, Marcus Rashford! Oh, my days, it was Jesse Lingard, my bad, but crikey. Again, another great chance for United. He's cut inside, and the reason I thought it was Rashford is because it was just like exactly what Rashford's been doing all match. Cutting inside and getting a shot across on the goalkeeper there. Close from Lingard. He's having such a good game. You know, I have to give credit where credit's due. Lingard has been quite influential in this game so far. He's a little bit far wide in the end with that shot, but still. Yeah, Big D comments Lingard close. The Primot comments attack, attack, attack. Come on, this is all out attack so far for United. We've had 8 shots on goal, 4 on target. Spurs have had 1-0 on target. So this is good stuff for United for the first opening half an hour of this game. 28 minutes, 40 seconds gone. Here come United again! Down the left, Marcus Rashford. McTominay on the ball. Plays it forward. Oh, and it just cannot be quite controlled there by Mason Greenwood. But McTominay's having a good game too. Lots of players are having a good game. Here, Snark comments, this is insane. Divide HD comments, Rashford is on fire. This is seriously good stuff from United. Putting in a really positive display. Definitely looking the better team so far in this one. Ball over the top fight by Spurs, and it's dealt with by United. That's it. That's all Jose Mourinho's sides can do. Play long ball and pass it around slowly at the back. He's only had a few games to work with them, but he's already got the Jose effect in there. Sprayed over to the right to Serge Aurier then, who's in a bit of space. Spurs just with a little bit of rare, steady possession. Matt Lewis comments, glad they're playing for Ollie still. Maybe they have had a look in the mirror. Yeah, fair play. I mean, that's the thing. Often you can see when a manager's lost a dressing room or whatever, you can see the players, they're just not up to it at the same level of intensity. Whereas you can't say that about this United performance so far. They're obviously playing for him. They obviously want him. And here comes McTominay with a surging run forward. He's played the forward pass in the path of Lingard, and it's just not able to be controlled. Kevin Tobin comments, hope we won't regret all these mates. Yeah, I mean, everybody in the comment section saying Jose out, Jose under the wheel. I mean, it's early days in this game. There's still an hour left to play. So it's very early days, but I must admit, so far, things are looking pretty rosy for United right now. Do us a favour, by the way, lads and lasses. If you're in here, I've forgotten to do it myself, so I'm just going to go and do it now. If you are in here, tuning in live, appreciate every single one of you that are. Please go over and give it a share on social media if you can. Why not, eh? I'm just going to tweet it out because I forgot to do it. But if you can do that, that'd be great. Also, smash a cheeky little like on this video. Get your thoughts and opinions in the comment section. And we'll read a bunch out as we go along. Live watch along, tweet, boom. Oh, crikey. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Loving this Amazon Prime service, by the way. Come on, Amazon. Come on, Jeff Bezos, mate. You've got all the money in the bloody world. Just get the Premier League football on there, mate. This is what we want. Then every bastard would have Amazon Prime. Come on. Gary Wells comments, exactly, Jay, we still haven't scored a second goal and we usually crap in the second half. Yeah, fair play. I mean, we've got to take all the positives in the world from this first 31, 32 minutes, though. We've got to, because we've done a much better than a lot of us would have expected us to do so far, I think. But yeah, you're right. You know, we often are poor at, in second halves of games. We're often poor at Old Trafford as well. So we've got to wonder if we can keep this going. It's just a shame that one of those opportunities that Rashford had, like the crossbar, it hadn't gone in the back of the net. It would have eased a nice bit of pressure if we had a 2-goal cushion right now. But it's still early days. We can get another one. Smack in another one before half time. Come on, United. Right, folks. Comments. How's it going, Pig? It's going pretty decent. I hope you're doing well. Thanks very much for stopping by. Poisonous Not comments, still missing Herrera, was my favourite player. Yeah, I mean, he was definitely passionate, he was definitely determined, and he was a very good player for us, to be fair. We could have definitely done with him this season more than any other season. But he did leave us, and, you know, screw that guy. Do you know what I mean? We need to We need to get somebody who's better than Herrera anyway. I rated him, don't get me wrong, but I don't think he's truly a top-class player. There's better players out there. Ashley Young with a throw-in then by Spurs as corner flag for United. Cheeky little short one is dealt with by Spurs. Son in a bit of space. Spurs looking to play it out from the back, and they can't do that. United get the block off. McTominay does. Harry Kane plays it forward down the left, though, for United. I think Vertonghen on the ball down the left for Spurs here. 33 minutes just gone on the clock. Son, bit of space. He shapes to shoot, but he doesn't. He takes it back on the outside. Dele Alli on the ball. Gives it back to Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min sprays it across the pitch to Sissoko. Aurier just ran off into an offside position. He's back on now. And Spurs just let the momentum get away from them there. They could have tried to do something, but they just... Typical Jose. Slow. Turn it back inside. Didn't do out. Lucas Moura on the ball, though. Son Heung-min. And it's dealt with there. Good block. Oh, Aurier with the pass in, and David De Gea clutches it to his chest. Come on. Good stuff there from United. Very strong defensively. Didn't really give Spurs anywhere to go there. Eventually, they've got a cross in from a wide position, but David De Gea's quick on it to act. Steve Mack comments, lads, we need to finish them off soon. Yeah, really hoping that we can build on this good start and somehow get another one before half-time. It just increases the likelihood we can see the game out. Aaron Wan-Bissaka on the ball there with a throw-in for United. 34 minutes, 10 seconds. Who's your favourite player that you like saying, by the way? I think mine's Aaron Wan-Bissaka. I just like saying Wan-Bissaka. Do you know what I mean? Well, who's your favourite? Here he is, Aaron Wan-Bissaka on the ball. Mason Greenwood gets his head up. Is that RVP or is it Mason? I can't tell. Fred on the ball. To Rashford. Back to Fred. Over on the left to Ashley Young. Ashley Young doing a good job so far in this game as well, you must say. Fred on the ball. Jesse Lingard, who I've been so impressed with in this half. Let's see if he can keep it up. Wan-Bissaka, bit of a wayward pass from him. Not quite on the same wavelength of Greenwood, who was looking for something inside to his feet there. Gone out for a Spurs goal kick, and it's a short one. Spurs bring it out. If somebody can let me know the scores in some of the other games as well, that'd be awesome. Archie comments Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Bean Cooper comments Marouane Fellaini is my favourite name to say. Yeah, that is a bloody good one, to be fair. Gungshi comments one big Saka. He does have one big Saka. You can see that out there. Plenty of brain on the lad. Right, folks, says I like Marcus Rojo. Yep, fair play. Rojo is what? Red in Spanish as well, isn't it? Could be wrong. So that's pretty cool if he's a red. Do you know what I mean? Wolves are up 1-0. Oh, fair play. Chelsea are up 1-0. Nice one. Thanks, lads and lasses. Marek Stachowski, how are you doing? 35 minutes, 51 seconds gone then. Spurs to Vertonghen at left back here. Plays it up the pitch. It's a long ball. This is all Spurs have done so far. They haven't been able to penetrate United. Been looking for long balls over the top. A ball forward to Jesse Lingard is not quite dealt with. Jesse Lingard has been like a little hornet in that area in behind Mason. He's just been buzzing around. He's been absolutely buzzing around. It's like a little hive of activity for United there at the moment. And Aurier wins it back for for Spurs down the right. Harry Kane, captain in Spurs today then. Everybody's rocking the old pride flags on their arms. Harry Maguire's not. What does that say? I don't know what's going on. Or is it just actually, sorry, is it just, yeah, it's just Ashley Young and Harry Kane who are rocking them because they're the captains. Yeah, okay, my bad. Ashley Young wins the ball back, long ball over the top, speculative, looking for Greenwood. Greenwood wins it actually, wins it back on the ball. Aaron Wan-Bissaka now. Down the right, Daniel James makes the run. But inside is Scott McTominay, who's waiting for it. He beats his man on the edge of the area, plays it back inside. Is it a penalty shout? No. He just loses his footing. Oh, it's a shame. A wasted opportunity there for McTominay and United. Just got away from him. Stevens Evans, my favourite name is Kareem Oliver Dele, pig. Who is that? I don't even know who that is. Fairsign comments, where is Pogba? Pogba's still out injured, as far as I know. Hang on a second. Harry Kane driving at United's goal here. Good bit of defending there by United. Very strong, very good from McTominay and Lindelof to form like a double-man wall there against him. Son gets through United's defence though. Son Heung-min with a chance in the 6-yard box. He can't find a way through. Takes it back outside for Tongan with the cross in. Harry Kane waiting for us. A fantastic header there by Fred. Fred with a great headed clearance away, but hold on a second. Oh no! And it's a goal for Spurs. Dele Alli with a bit of bloody magic. And he's totally done United's defence there. And Jose comes and celebrates. And Dele Alli breaks United hearts and gives them the 1-1 equaliser. Absolutely piss poor. But it was a great bit of skill from them. Let's have another look at this. Fred does ever such a good job to get the ball from Vertonghen away. Fred beats Harry Kane to it and gets it away. But it lands to Aurier, who shoots at goal. David De Gea saves it. And then, do you know what? It's Fred who's actually beaten this time by Dele Alli. He just cannot quite find the muscle. But it's a great bit of skill from Dele. It's a great touch and a great finish. And Dele Alli, the little bastard, has just totally done Fred and Ashley Young and David De Gea and stuck it in the back of the net, and that was a brilliant goal. Brilliant goal. Where has this Dele Alli been? This is the Dele Alli of old. Jose's come in and suddenly Dele's the player he used to be again. It's depressing, do you know what I mean? But you have to say, before that, Spurs hadn't really done anything. But a little bit of quality just shone through there. And hang on a second, it's going to VAR. Let's have a look at this. Going to VAR. Does it hit his shoulder? Does it hit his shoulder? Does it hit his arm? Or hold on a second. It'd be a little bit harsh to get to take that one away, but if you actually look, I think it connects with his arm, you know, just a tiny little bit. He touches it, he rolls it up his body effectively, and it sort of goes on his arm just before going over his head there. Come on, rule it out. Rule it out, Andres Iniesta. Rule it out, son. VAR, what is this all about? Just come on, it's his arm. Yeah, sure, it would be a little bit harsh, but it's hit his arm. What's the letter of the law? The letter of the law is if it hits your arm. Oh, they've given the goal. They've given the bloody goal. The goal stands, and Tottenham are 1-1 equal with United now at Old Trafford. Dele Alli with the goal. Well taken goal. To be fair, a couple of seasons ago, nobody would have quibbled over that goal. It's just the fact that it's grazed ever so slightly his sort of arm there. Poor bit of defending, but it was a good bit of skill as well at the same time. But there you go. All that momentum, all that quality we showed in the first half an hour just pissed away there with a ropey bit of defending. Neil Duffin comments, can't kill teams. I know, we just needed to bang one of those Rashford chances in. Ugh. Gunga says, the problem with VAR is that it's nowhere near consistent. Very true. Changes week to week. You don't know if the letter of the law is the letter of the law, then I would have thought that would have been ruled out, as harsh as it may seem. Adil comments, we are going to win, pig. No Pogba, no Marshall. Come on, United. That's the attitude I like, pal. That is the attitude I like. The first of her name, Olivia, comments, Villa just equalised. Thank you very much for the update. So just a few minutes left until half-time. What do you make of United's first half performance? I suppose it doesn't really matter how good it's been, because at the end of it, we still let Spurs back into the game there. And we could have been 2 up, 3-0 up if we took some of those chances. So, again, as good as we've been, it's a case of not being clinical enough and not taking our chances when they present themselves to us. That's a bit of an issue. Lindelof on the ball to Fred. Fred on the ball. And Fred just showed a little bit of defensive instability there. It was a good moment for him to get the header away from Kane. But then it's come back out to him, and Dele Alli's done him pretty convincingly there, to be fair. Rashford on the ball. We go inside. Jesse Lingard on the ball, surging forward. Tees it off to Fred. Aaron Wan-Bissaka runs onto it down the right for United. Wan-Bissaka continues to drive forward. Can he get the ball in? He does! It's a decent ball in, but the goalkeeper's got it for Spurs. Mark Sin comments, scrap VAR for F's sake. It only benefits Liverpool FC. Sorry, yeah. Liverpool FC, it always benefits them. Spurs, it seems to benefit quite a lot as well, to be fair. Yeah, it's not good. It's not consistent enough, like Gungji says. It's just too questionable. It's still people's opinions. It's not clear-cut enough. They don't follow the rules, it seems, as the rules actually stand out. So you're just taking the responsibility from the ref and giving it to some other twat. That's the problem with it. Like, it needs to be just a replay on the pitch side for the ref, and on the screens for the fans, so everybody can see what's going on. And then the ref makes the decision. It's simple. It's simple. It would be Dele as well. He's doing my head in, that Dele. Like, it's typical, isn't it? He couldn't be bloody arsed under Poch at the time. I suppose... Oh, ball over the top for United! Rashford gets on the end of it, can he? Oh, the keeper comes out and cleans him out, though. Gazzaniga cleans him out. Hang on a second. The referee's not giving anything, and the play continues. Jack the Glitching Bobby in comments, what pitch is this at? This is Old Trafford. Rashford just runs straight into Gazzaniga and goes down, to be fair. He's going nowhere. Gazzaniga comes out, makes the interception, makes the block, and Rashford goes down. 44 minutes, 14 seconds gone. United versus Spurs at Old Trafford after a really positive first 35 minutes of the game. Just a moment of a bit of a defensive frailty from United has let Spurs back into it. Good bit of skill by Dele Alli. You can't say anything other than that as well. Like, that was a really well taken goal. Totally done our defenders and put it in the back of the net past De Gea. Great finish. Great bit of skill to set it up. Fair play to him. But United have been the better side in this first half by quite a clear distance in terms of style of play, chances created, getting at them. We've just gone off the ball these last 10 minutes or so. It's not good. It's not good. And we did need to score another goal in that good period. Jeanette King comments, the defence is shocking. It's really quite frustrating, isn't it? Because we spent a lot of money on the defence in the window. We've got Wan-Bissaka. Harry Maguire's just not quite lived up to it at all for me. £80 million. I mean, really, he's got to be doing better than he has been doing. Lindelof, you guys know how I feel about Lindelof. Just don't think he's up to it. I mean, he's decent, but I don't think he's any more than a sort of Wes Brown squad player or whatever. Not even as good as Wes Brown. So yeah, that's my thoughts on it. I agree. I don't think the defence has really been that great at all this season, even though we have spent a lot of money on it and we're supposed to have assembled this really good quality defence. It's not actually doing it out there on the pitch for us. It's certainly not solid. It certainly is capable of being beaten. And yet, just a goal update. Trezeguet scored the goal for Villa. Villa and Chelsea 1-1. 3 minutes of added time in this first half then. 46 minutes, 5 seconds gone on the clock. Man United comments, do you think Lingard could get back to what he was? I personally don't think he can, but he has been impressive in this first half, to be fair. Rashford down the left for United. United win back possession and surge forward. Rashford cuts inside. Then he takes it back wide. Rashford, oh, it's a good challenge in the end there by Sissoko. Mufc Sissoko gets the challenge in. And it's a United corner. Oh yeah, I've got to update the score. Thank you very much, Markson. I always do that. Sorry, guys. Anybody tuning in? I'll update it after this corner. One moment. So, corner for United. Fred on the ball. About to take the corner for United. He whips it in. Left boot. Ping. Good corner. It's gone out, though. Daniel James gathers it back up. Back out to the semicircle where Wan-Bissaka's waiting for it. Fred on the ball. Right, okay. Let me update the score. How depressing. How depressing. Oh, well taken goal though, wasn't it? Do you know what I mean? Which goal did you prefer from a neutral point of view, if you were trying to think of it like that? Did you prefer Rashford's strike, which I suppose had a bit more of an element of fortune to it? the fact that it rebounded off Gazaniga, or did you prefer Dele Alli's deft flick over his head and the turn and the finish? I personally thought that one was the better goal. Bit random, but there you go. Wendy James comments, we can actually win this so long as we put our minds to it. That's the attitude we need, Wendy. That's the sort of positivity we need sprinkling in this live chat right now. Do you know what I mean? Come on, we bossed Spurs this first half. They're lucky to get that goal and get back into it, to be fair. I agree with you, Adil. He says Pig Twanzebe should be playing rather than Lindelof. 100% agree with you. Much more impressed with what I've seen from Twanzebe than Lindelof. There's the half-time whistle, lads and lasses. United currently drawing with Tottenham 1-1 at Old Trafford. Courtesy of a Marcus Rashford goal. A thunderbolt from the blue, really. Brilliant strike from him. He's looked lively in that first half, had a good few chances, really worked the goalkeeper, could have had a couple more. Unfortunately, he only got the one. Unfortunately, United only were able to convert one of those chances, and Spurs got back into the game via a Dele Alli 39th minute, lovely bit of skill and a well-taken goal. So that's how it stands. United won, Spurs won at half-time. Good start by United, good opening 35 minutes, but the last 10 minutes not good enough. Defensively, we showed the vulnerabilities there and we were opened up and they scored. And also after that, it was just a little bit dreary and not a lot happened there. So, let's see. Gary Wells comments, Rashford's much better. Mark Sin comments, United should be 3-0 up. Hiwad Naziri comments, second half, second chance. Absolutely. The Primus says, if Young has cleared it properly, Ali wouldn't have had the chance. Hey, that's a great point, to be fair. Yeah, you're not wrong there. It was just unfortunate, though, how it landed to him. Do you know what I mean? David De Gea's made the save. It's gone up in the air there, so it was kind of difficult to deal with. Thank you, Steve Mack. Much appreciated to you. Shout out to you. Shout out to Oliver H. Says, fix the score. It's 0-0. It's 1-1. Oh, I thought... Oh, yeah. I've messed it up. I've messed it up. Boom. There we go. Man United 1, Spurs 1. That is the current score. Half time. Oh, dear. Do you want to make us a cup of tea, darling? Or should I go?
Are you really wanting a tea?
I can make one. Quickly, to be fair. I know you're busy there. Anyway, sorry about that. Yeah, just a little break in there. Just having a chat with my missus there. Yeah, United won. Spurs won. Googs comments, I feel like I'm dreaming. Man, you are playing good. Yeah, I mean, we have to say they looked good in that first half. Lloyd Swartboy comments, nervous. We need a win here. Yeah, there's nothing that will really help us unless we get the win. Like a draw, it's just not good enough. Unfortunately, it doesn't really help Ollie. It doesn't really help us in the league. We would absolutely need to get the win today, really, for him to stand a chance of keeping his job, and for the players to get back into where we should be with the team in the top sort of half of the bloody table. Gongshi says, lovely goal by Rashford. Yeah, great goal from Rashford in that first half. This dude comments, Pig, do you think we will win this? I personally think the answer to that one is probably no. I did say, I think, at the start of the game that it was going to be a 1-1 draw. I still do think that. I still think it's going to be a 1-1 draw. Let me just have a look at the stats then at half-time to fill you guys in on what's happened in that first half, just to give you an idea of how things have gone. So as I mentioned, it's 1-1. Rashford's got the goal in the 6th minute for United. Ali in the 39th minute for Spurs. United have finished that half with 53% of the possession to Spurs' 47%. 8 shots on target, 8 shots on goal, 4 shots on target for United to Spurs' 3 shots overall and 2 on target. Now what's interesting about that is about 20 minutes ago I read out the same stats that United had 8 shots and 4 on target. So it just goes to show you for the last 15 minutes of that half we didn't really do anything at all. So quite annoying. You all right, babe? It's alright, I'm just going to pop down, I think, for 2 minutes.
Why?
Just fancy it. Yeah. Right, guys, I'm just going to have a 5-minute break, lads and lasses. Do not go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. I will be back very, very soon. Hey?
I said I'll be coming on to replace you.
Yeah, do you want to take my place? Do you want to have a chat on there for 5 minutes? Alright, anyway, I'll be back in 5 minutes, lads and lasses. Don't go anywhere. I'll be back very, very, very soon. So have a little chat amongst yourselves. I think it's been a decent first half performance by United, I'll be honest. And we are a bit unfortunate to be tying the game at the moment. I think if we'd have taken a couple of those chances that we had, it would have been very, very nice. But anyway, I'll be back. Don't go anywhere. See you soon.
Said about this Jekyll. Have you mentioned that?
What?
Jarvis Cocker said about Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde.
Oh, right. Sorry. Jarvis Cocker, you commented, we're like Dr. Jekyll or Mr. Hyde. We never know what we get. Yeah. So, my missus is just laughing because that's what she calls me. Thank you very much. Anyway, right, I'm just gonna pop off and I'll be back in 5 minutes, lads and lasses.
You've never mentioned that.
No, I've never mentioned that.
It's hilarious.
Boomchanka lads and lasses, I am back. Thank you very much for stopping by and waiting for half time. It was a good blumpkin. Who's commented in there? So, wait, where's the comment? I've got to give him. Yeah, James Alori comments, pig getting a half-time blumpkin. Rest assured, there's no half-time blumpkins going on in this gaff. There's never any sort of blumpkins going on, to be fair.
Say it like that.
Well, no, I do have to say it like that because blumpkins are... Who's interested in blumpkins? Look up what a blumpkin is, love. Anyway... We'll just leave that one there. Right, anyway, is the game on? Is the game back on? No, the game's not quite on yet.
I'm dead on that wall laughing.
Mrs. just twatted her head on the wall, by the way.
Really hard. On the back. It's not a good
Oh,
head, is it?
what a numpty.
Blumpkins are in there.
Griffo Chaz, thank you very much. He says, love the chemistry between pig and piglet.
Oh,
Hang on, wouldn't the piglet be like my child? No? Oh, okay. Fair enough then. Anyway, thank you very much there, Griffith. Thank you everybody else for joining me. The game is just about to kick off again for the second half. The players are out on the pitch there. Dele Alli, of course, getting the goal in the first half for Spurs to equal things up on the 39th minute. Manchester United need a big second half here. We've got to get the result, of course. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer fighting for his job. United fighting for our lives at the moment. Here we go. Kick off. Manchester United. Oh no, the referees just bring the ball over. Not quite. Adil says, Pig, slightly off topic. Are you going to watch Joshua versus Ruiz? If so, who do you think is going to win, pal? Yes, I will definitely be watching that one. I might even do a cheeky little watch along for it. We shall see. But yeah, big time. I'm going to be watching that one. I don't really know what's going to happen in that one. I think it's really a 50-50 toss-up. Obviously, Ruiz won the first one, upset all the odds. Joshua's had longer to work on fighting this particular man. Because let's not forget, Ruiz took it on short notice. Anyway, the game's kicked off. It's underway. But yeah, I don't know. It's a tough one. If I've got to go for anyone, I think maybe Joshua will get the victory. But if he doesn't, it's bad news for AJ. United then look to try and make something happen down the left. It's gone out for a Spurs. Gone out for a United throw. Ashley Young about to throw it in. Any halftime changes to report? Let me know if there are. Mark Singh comments, triple dose of Pig today. Absolutely, we'll be doing the post-match show. Great conversation we had earlier as well. Thank you very much for calling in, Mark, to the show. Great call. And yeah, we did our top 5 Spurs players, Arsenal players and United players. So my top 5, who was it again? Bobby Charlton, George Best, Eric Cantona, Ryan Giggs and Roy Keane. Those are the 5 players I chose. So it's a pretty great call. Fez Hun comments, this team needs 2 good midfielders. Then we will be dangerous. I see what Ollie wants to do, and it's not a bad direction. Yeah, fair play. I think you're right. We are a couple of midfielders away. Also, we could probably do with another striking option. Down the left then, and we've taken everybody on. Is it a penalty? It's a penalty. United win a penalty. Hold on one second here. United have got the penalty, and Sissoko commits the foul on Marcus Rashford. Surging run forward by Marcus Rashford. He took the ball deep into the area there. He's absolutely tucked up Serge Aurier there. And Sissoko takes out Marcus Rashford, to be fair. Absolutely takes him out. Rashford furious. He's about to cut back inside, but there you go. The penalty has been won. It's a definite foul. He definitely treads on his foot. Rashford taken down. Rashford pivotal and influential in this game so far. Come on, Marcus Rashford. Rashford's going to take the penalty as well here. You know it. So hopefully he can keep it together because he's been a little bit ropey in terms of penalty taking for us. But Sissoko's looking likely to get a yellow card here as well, is he? Come on, United. James Moscrop says Rashford should take it. JP says let Phil Jones take it. You and your Phil Jones obsession. Come on, Marcus Rashford, then. Marcus Rashford. Who's taking the penalty? Yeah, Marcus Rashford stood over the ball. So, Rashford, come on, bury it, lad. Bury it, lad. Gazaniga in the goal for Spurs here. Marcus Rashford takes his back step here. Replaces the ball on the spot. Come on, United. 47 minutes, 43 seconds gone then in the second half. Rashford walks backwards. Come on, Rashi. Come on, son. Bang it in, lad. Come on, Rashford. Come on, Rashy. No, come on. What's with all this delay? Long wait. Big time. Here we go. The referee blows his whistle. Rashford's ready to take his pen. Marcus Rashford. He takes this one up. Rashford! Come on, my son. Get in there. Have some of that, Spurs. Rashford gets his second of the game and makes it 2-1 to Manchester United. Oh, you absolute beauty, Rashi. He held his composure there. There was a bit of a delay. There was a bit of a wait. It didn't matter. He handled the pressure this time and he slotted it. He made Gazaniga go the other way. And it's a great penalty. Let's have another look at this penalty. It was low. It was firm. He's completely wrong-footed, Gazaniga. He's gone the other way. It's bloody brilliant. 2-1 to United. Have some of that, Spurs. Have some of that, Spurs. I've got to update the score, don't I? Thank you very much, JP. 2-1 to Manchester United. Marcus Rashford doubles his tally for the game. Have some of that, you bastards. Yes. There you go. Man United 2, Spurs 1 currently. 49 minutes, 20 seconds gone. Solskjaer still looks very concerned on the sidelines. Of course he will be. Fighting for his job here, but the players are still clearly fighting for Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, which tells you everything, really. It's not like Jose when he loses a dressing room where everybody hates the sight of the man and can't be trying for the man and hates the man. No. This is Ole Gunnar Solskjaer we're talking about. He's a freaking diamond amongst men here, okay? Solskjaer overseeing a victory against a much superior Spurs side featuring Jose Mourinho as their manager coming back to Old Trafford. I mean, what sort of a statement is that should it finish like this? What sort of a statement is that, lads and lasses, from Ole Gunnar Solskjaer? Is it enough to keep him in his job just that little bit longer? What is that in Rashford's hair, by the way? Is that some of the sideline? Is that the touchline? Or is that just, is he going grey? I have no idea what's going on there. Zombie Clips comments, Rashford's looking sharp. Gnarly dude, Rashford is looking sharp, man. Sharper than attack right now. Honestly. And it's just petered out. There, Spurs get the throw near the halfway line. Gungshi says, can't say they aren't playing for Ollie. So true. Each and every one of these players out there is playing for the team and playing for Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. You can see that right now. And I'm loving that, to be fair. I'm loving that. There is one thing about this United side. We might not have the best talents in the world, but I think that Ollie's built a really good set of players in terms of the character and the team. Everybody seems really content playing with each other. There's some good... there's just some good camaraderie you can see in the team. Matt Lewis comments, that's one heel of a five-a-side team. That's one hell of a five-a-side team. I guess you're talking about the players that I mentioned earlier. It would be a heck of a six-a-side team with Schmeichs in goal, of course. Oh, Spurs with the ball down the right. Then Lucas Moura whips one into the back post. It's dangerous. Son controls it. Cuts inside. Son. Dangerous from Son. He shoots, but it's a great block from Aaron Wan-Bissaka, is it? Was it Fred? I think it's Fred. He's just in the right place at the right time and he gets the block off and he gets the ball away. Son with a great chance there. A gilt-edged chance by Son. He's absolutely crafted a wonderful opportunity for him. He's shot off on goal, but Fred, the man to make the block. Nice one, Fred. Do you know what? Fred might have made a mistake for the goal. A little bit of a mistake, but I've actually been really impressed with what I've seen from Fred in this game today, both defensively and offensively. He's just read it right. He's in the right place, right time. He's got the block off. Fair play to you, Fred, and then cleared it out as well. Top man. Top bit of defending there from Fred. Son is so dangerous, though. If you want to talk about a dangerous player, anytime he gets the ball and runs out our defence, it is dodgy times. He's a quality player. Ashley Young, captain the side with the throw in then for United. 52 minutes, 25 seconds gone on the clock. The referee's just coming over to have a word with Ashley Young about something here. He's not happy about something. He's having a cheeky little word with him. And literally Andres Iniesta's twin brother is refereeing this game today. Don't you think? Don't you guys think? Throw in then for United. Ashley Young takes it. Fred puts it out of play for a Spurs throw. J. Dot, how you doing, my friend? Comments, hey Pig, just dropped in to say, if Rashford gets a hat-trick, it will be the first hat-trick for Man United since Robin van Persie. Yeah, in 2013, wasn't it? Crikey, I know it's been a long old time since we've had a Premier League hat-trick. I think that's just Premier League stats. Am I wrong there? Is that just hat-tricks in any competition for United? Either way, it's a disgusting statistic, and if Rashford gets another one, we can put an end to that. So yeah, really hoping that he does. It'd be a huge thing for him. It's already a huge thing for him to get a couple of goals. So if he can get 3, man oh man, I mean, what does that do for the boy's confidence? What does that do for him? James Alori, I'm not going to read your comment out, but I mean, definitely both, but probably the second one. Lucas Moura with an opportunity here. JP says, does Rashford get hat-tricks? I mean, I don't recall. I don't think he ever has done. But there's a first time for everything, isn't there? There's a first time for everything. Young with the throw in there. Just Manchester United given possession away. Kane gets it back under control for Spurs. Serge Aurier plays it inside. Into the area. Harry Kane has a shot on goal with his left foot, but it's trickled past David De Gea's goal by a country mile. By a country mile. I did answer it. Anyway, I said I'm not going to read it out, but I like both of them, but the second one more. Well, yeah. Anyway, it's a corner here for Spurs. Corner here for Spurs. And here it comes in. Near post. Dealt with by United. So what are you guys thinking about this performance so far then? I mean, we've been much the better side in this one, you've got to say. Spurs don't really know what's hit them at the moment. Of course, they've got something to prove. They're rejuvenated under Jose. It is early days for Jose Mourinho and Spurs. There's still plenty of time left in this game, but you've got to be impressed with what we're doing at the moment. Rashford with another great bit of skill and a great run. He plays it out to the left-hand position where Mason Greenwood's waiting for it. He cuts it back inside to Fred. Fred is bullied by Son Heung-min this time, and the ball gets to Harry Kane. Plays a raking diagonal, but it's dealt with there by Harry Maguire. Ashley Young on the left. Really good pressing, really good stuff from Jesse Lingard there, working his absolute little tiny side stick socks off the lad. And Andres Iniesta blows for a free kick though to Spurs. But that was some good harrying, some really good pressing by Jesse Lingard there. And he's got bags and bags of energy, this lad. RP0D, Rashford looking dangerous. Yeah, he's absolutely looking very, very dangerous, my son. Dangerous like Michael Jackson, he says. Dangerous. Oh, dear. Of course, a famous Jackson album, isn't it? Wendy James comments, yow. Don't really know what that is. But there you go. Thulani Bukani comments, can someone tell me how many balls Young gave away? I couldn't tell you that, my friend. Down the right, Aaron Wan-Bissaka for United. Here come United on the counter. Jesse Lingard. Plays in Marcus Rashford. Great bit of play. Dan James overlapping run. Dan James on. It just goes into the path of Gazaniga, who gathers it up, comes out and smothers it. Fair play to him. Decent bit of skills there by United on the counter yet again. And I tell you what, when we win the ball back and Spurs have got numbers committed forward, United's counter-attacking skills are there to see. We've got the types of players that teams will hate to play because we can counter quickly with players like James, Rashford. They've got so much pace up there. Get a good ball up to him and they're onto it. Jesse Lingard too. To be fair, they've got a heck of a lot of pace up there, you know. And if we move it quickly to those guys, they can wreak havoc. They can cause all sorts of problems. Right, folks, comments, how's Daniel James been? I think Daniel James has been excellent, to be fair, as he always usually is. He's just dangerous. I mean, he hasn't done a whole lot, to be fair, but when he has got it, he's driven down the right. He's causing problems with his pace. He smashed Jose Mourinho in the knee with his skull, which was bloody awesome, which gets him a 6 out of 10 anyway, regardless of what happens. So he's done all right. RPOD comments, Rashford is bad, like Michael Jackson. Fair play, he's actually really good in this game anyway. He's been fantastic. But I see what you did there. You know, you're not alone in thinking that one. Down the right then for United. Here they go. And yep, it's time to bring out the Michael Jackson puns. That's how it's going to be, is it? Fair play. Hopefully this one's a thriller. Down the left, Jesse Lingard on the ball. He tries a little neat flick into the path of Rashford, but it's dealt with there by Sissoko, and Gazaniga pings it out. 58 minutes, 30 seconds gone. Gatcha Wolf says, Pig, how do you like Lingard's performance tonight? Look, I think Lingard's actually been really positive tonight. Really good, really full of energy, getting at them. He had a hand in the goal. He's been very positive. His pressing has been evident all over the place, really putting pressure on them high up the pitch. Loving what I'm seeing from him. You know, I can't criticise a good performance. I might be able to criticise a year of bad performances, but so far in this game, you know, I'm happy with what Jesse's done. I'd be lying if I said I'm not. Jack the Glitching Bobby in comments, Rashford wants the hat-trick. Oh yeah, Vertonghen with a cross in. Oh, David De Gea just watches it go over the crossbar into the top of the netting there. Vertonghen's not happy at all. 59 minutes, 14 seconds. Griffo Chaz, Michael Jackson punch. You can't beat it. You just can't beat it. I like that one. That was good. Instead of commentating, I'm just thinking of Michael Jackson puns now. It's not good. Dele Alli. Then it looks like Christian Eriksen's warming up on the sidelines. Who's he going to be coming on for? Will it be Dele? Not so sure. McTominay on the ball, sprays it to the left to Rashford, who's been a constant threat today. 59 minutes, 55 seconds gone. Rashford on the ball. Step over, step over, step over. Cuts inside. Can he beat the defender? No, he cannot quite. And Tottenham get the ball back here, Sissoko. But I tell you what, Sissoko and Aurier, they were doing the old shotgun dance there. Do you know what I mean? They were all over the place. They're hating this proposition of playing Rashford for the rest of this game. He's getting right at them. Wendy James, that Rashford goal, that was a thriller. Already did that one, but I appreciate the effort there. JP comments, Rashfordinho. It's not so much a Michael Jackson pun as it is just a pun on the name Ronaldinho. Fair play to you. I see what you did there. United win back possession, do we? Here we go. Down the right then. Down the left. Fred inside. McTominay on the ball in the centre circle. Gives it to Fred. Fred plays it out to the right-hand side of the pitch where Aaron Wan-Bissaka is waiting to receive it, and he does. Surges forward. Daniel James. Greenwood on the ball. Fred plays it out to Ashley Young. Transition over to the other side of the pitch. Ashley Young cuts back inside. Pops it off for Fred. Fred to Daniel James, who's waiting in a little pocket for it. Tries the 1-2, but Jesse Lingard just slightly gets in the way there. Doesn't work out, but McTominay does well to keep hold of possession for United here. All the way back to David De Gea. 61 minutes, 23 seconds gone, and it looks like we are going to see Christian Eriksen coming onto the pitch soon. He's just stripped off. He's getting ready. So Christian Eriksen, a man who United have been interested in for a little while, and there's some speculation that we might be going in for him in January, is coming on to play against us for the remainder of this game. Jesse Lingard inside. Fred wins the ball back. Daniel James has a shot on goal. Daniel James! Oh, and it's a save there by Gazaniga. But Dan James, positive shot from him. He got his opportunity. The ball fell to him, and he's had a good strike at goal there. He was being closed down rapidly. He gets a good enough shot off. It's just not into the top corner enough. We've seen how deadly he can be from those positions early on in the season. And he's shown it once again there, but unfortunately Gazaniga equal to it. Recon Vega says, keep it down, Flying Pig. Yeah, apologies. My neighbours must be absolutely hating this right now. I mean, Mrs. is getting startled a little bit too, I'm sure.
Deafened.
She's deafened. JP comments, this is it. Love it. ball over the top then for Spurs. That's all they can really do, just playing long balls over the top and running onto it. Bit of Jose Mourinho kick and rush. Sergio Aurier with the ball into the box there. It's a good bit of defending there by Victor Lindelof, who heads it away. Davinson Sanchez on the ball then for Spurs. Lucas Moura gets it. Cuts inside. Spurs, good little bit of possession for them. Serge Aurier on the right, whips a really deadly ball in. And it's not really quite dealt with properly, but it's gone out to the other side of the pitch, out for a throw-in anyway. Aaron Wan-Bissaka tried to clear it. Looked like he didn't get a whole lot on it. But he did, he did enough, I guess. He did enough. Zombie Clips comments, Don Rashford will cause the City defence problems. You're not wrong about that. I think he can cause any team problems when he's on his day, like he is today, like really up for it. So the substitution has just been made. Christian Eriksen has come on the pitch there. I wasn't quite sure who he came on for, so somebody will let me know. But Christian Eriksen's just come on the pitch. 64 minutes gone. So just over half an hour for United, probably with stoppage time anyway, for United to hold on, get the 3 points here, maybe go and get the win. I mean, how amazing would that be for United at this moment in time? That would be absolutely stunning. I just want to see if I can have a quick look at the live league table and see if I can. Yep, so a win today against Spurs actually puts us ahead of them. It puts us a point ahead of them in 6th place. And all of a sudden, 6th place looks pretty damn rosy to me. So this is a huge last half an hour. Just imagine if we'd have got the result against Villa too. We'd have the pressure off even more. But look, if we get the result today, it's a bloody massive win for Ollie and United. It truly is. You know, Spurs are a good team with Josie in there. He's just come in. Even so, they're still a really, really dangerous prospect. And Josie's had that whole upper hand thing of knowing all these United players, the ins and outs of them. So the fact that Ollie manages to oversee a victory against Spurs, if that does indeed happen at the end of the game, that's massive. That's absolutely bloody massive, and it would put us up to 6th place, which is not bad at all. Okay, we'd still be 8 points off of Chelsea in the Champions League spots, but did we really expect after the start we had to get into the Champions League that easily, or this season even? I think a 5th or 6th place finish with Ole Gunnar Solskjaer at the wheel, to be fair, would be amazing. So this would put us up to 6th. I'm not counting my chickens too soon, because there's a lot of this game left, and I did this against Aston Villa the other day. Steve Mack says, even my neighbours are complaining. Sorry about that one. I do get carried away, don't I? I was always that loud twat at school that the teacher was always chucking out or telling them to shut up, basically. So I've got a bit of the bellowing voice at times. Spurs come down the right. Here they come. Dealt with, though, by Fred. Is it dealt with? The referee the linesman has put his flag up there. Is it a foul for United or a foul for Spurs? He's down, clutching his foot. And Fred just, nothing really Fred did wrong there. He's put his body on the line there. He's got his leg in there. He's made contact with the ball and got it clear. And Harry Winks has just gone down like a sack of absolute shite. Bean Cooper says, how many goals is Rashford in the Prem? I'm not sure. Somebody will look that up. Recon Vega says, still not the man for the job, Flying Pig. If that's what you think, fair play, fair play. JP comments, Pig, any footy game streams on the horizon? Don't really know what you mean there. You mean the upcoming watch-alongs or what? Yeah. So anyway, Harry Winks just got back to his feet here. Bit of stoppage time there will be in this game now because he's just been down for a minute or so. Remember, we'll be doing a post-match reaction show later on after this game's finished to give you the raw reaction of the game and just to discuss it and dissect it a little bit more and hear a bit more about what you guys think about the result in the end. So make sure you do stick around for that. That'll be on like 5 minutes after the end of this stream, which just goes to like a couple of minutes after the end of the game here. Get your thoughts in for the remainder of the game also. If you are tuning in live, thank you so much for stopping by and being part of the Flying Pig United channel. Smash a cheeky little like on it, help the pig out, and also get involved in the live chat. Jesse Lingard from the left takes it inside. Clearance away though by Davinson Sanchez around the 6-yard box, and he's just hoofed it out. Good bit defending there by Davinson. Jesse Lingard having a positive game. Got to be honest, Jesse Lingard's done very, very well. And maybe a bit of a masterstroke from Ole Gunnar Solskjaer putting him in there amidst all the terrible football that he's played. Fred, great bit of intercepting and defending there from Fred. And he's turned defence into attack in a blink of an eye. Jesse Lingard, Daniel James with a shot on goal. Gazzaniga with the save, low down to his left. It's gone out for a United corner. Great bit of play by Fred there. He just read that defender like a shitty novel. He literally read him, turned him, got the through ball in, and next thing you know, United are straight on the counter with a clear-cut opportunity. And Dan James, edge of the area, for Tongan standing him up, but he manages to get his shot off. It's low, it's a good placement, but Gazzaniga makes the save. Fred with the corner then. Yeah, Gungshi says, nice interception by Fred. He's been good today, and he whips the corner in. Fred! And it's dealt with there by Spurs temporarily at least, and they get it out. Son Heung-min surges forward at United's lowly last three defended. It's 4-on-3 here for Spurs. Ball over the top is a terrible one though. Oh, Suzuka, you absolute donkey. That was terrible. And David De Gea clutches it to his chest. Brilliant stuff. And Spurs look to be making a substitution right about now. Ashley Young plays it to Harry Maguire, who hoofs it up the pitch. It's a bit of a wayward pass, that one. Bit of a wayward pass, and Harry Kane's taking it down in a dangerous position. And he plays Serge Aurier in behind Ashley Young, and it's a ball across. But it's a good bit of defending there in the end by Harry Maguire. He manages to get the block in and get it out for a Spurs corner. But that is sloppy stuff. That was sloppy stuff at the back there for United. Yeah, Harry Maguire did a good enough job just cutting that one out. And the substitution is coming for Spurs here. So Harry Winks is being taken off the pitch. And Ndombele comes on the pitch. So Ndombele replacing Winks. You know, we've maybe not seen the best from Ndombele in the Premier League so far, but he's obviously a dangerous player. It could have a good effect on them. Christian Eriksen with the corner in. Ndombele has his first touch of the game here on the ball. Ali with a cross in, and it's a dangerous one, but it's a really good header away by Ashley Young. It goes to Christian Eriksen on the right, who gets his head up and puts a cross in, but great bit of closing down there by Marcus Rashford, who gets the block in. 70 minutes, 15 seconds gone. Serge Aurier on the ball for Spurs with the throw-in. Plays it backwards. Jesse Lingard closes it down. Sorry, great Mason Greenwood. Ball over the top to the right-hand side then for Spurs. Ashley Young stands his ground, and it's a free kick to Spurs. He's just taken out Ndombele there. Sorry, Serge Aurier. And Serge Aurier with the throw-in. Christian Eriksen takes it under control. Ashley Young gets the challenge in, though, and just keeps it in at the corner flag for United. And he's put it out for a goal kick to United. Get in there, my son. Decent stuff from Ashley Young there. What? Yeah. Steve Max comments to Paul, what Liverpool are smashing it, are they right now? Don't want to know. United are beating Tottenham 2-1. Come on. McTominay on the ball. Passes it down the right then to Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Generally a good all-round team performance this from Manchester United. Bit dodgy at the moment. You know, Spurs are looking likely that maybe they can get back into this game. They're doing some stuff, making some substitutions. Jose will be doing everything to try and get something from this game. But at the moment, United doing a great bloody job. Come on, United! Over the top then, Mason Greenwood takes it down. Bean Cooper asks, what minute is it? It's currently 71 minutes, 56 seconds gone. Rashford on the ball, left foot, passes it into McTominay in the centre of the park, who sprays it out to the right where there's an acre of space for Aaron Wan-Bissaka. He runs onto it. Oh, and he just can't quite get his cross in there. It is blocked away by the first defender for Tongan. Wan-Bissaka, head up then. Great pass into McTominay, who's made the run, but he just can't quite find his footing, and he can't get the ball away, and he's given it. He's actually gone down on the ground. What's happening? McTominay picked up an injury here. Is he just wasting a bit of time? Gazzaniga's gone to get the ball off of him. Maybe a bit of showmanship here from McTominay. He's having a bit of a go at Gazzaniga here, who thinks that he's playing, and I think he was playing. He's just trying to waste a good few seconds there. Nice one, McTominay. And Andres Iniesta, the referee, trying to calm him down very, very, very much so. Wendy says, McTominay long shot screamer. Remember that. I hope so, Wendy. We've seen it before this season, to be fair. Oh, and Gazaniga just lashed out at McTominay. Check the VAR, ref. Check the VAR, and they haven't done. But he just lashed out at him. David De Gea with the clearance up the pitch, then Davinson Sanchez retrieves it in Spurs' defence. Plays it over to Vertonghen. Alderweireld. Oh, getting tense, isn't it? Getting tense. 20 minutes left in this one. What do you think the final score is going to be? Can United add to the current score? Or will we be able to see this game out and finish it 2-1? Will Spurs get back into it? What do you guys think? I think we can hold on and it's going to be 2-1. Looks like Andreas Pereira is readying himself to come on the pitch here. Marcus Rashford down the left. Looks like we're already trying to waste a little bit of time here. Tommy Lim comments, papering over the cracks if we win, question mark. I don't know. I mean, we've got a lot of cracks at United. I don't see how we can really paper over them. I think it would be doing about as good as you can do with a shite squad of players, which, you know, in a few positions is definitely the case. As an overall squad, it's lacking. So if we are in 6th place in the league, is that any better than we should really expect right now with the lack of investment in certain key areas and stuff? So, look, let's see what Ollie can do next few games. That's what I'm saying. I've never been Ollie out. Farm 141, he's been Ollie out for a while. He says still Ollie out. Fair play if you want Ollie out, but I don't think it's really truly Ollie's fault. We're all criticising him about Young and Lingard tonight and stuff, but it's working tonight. Spurs are a good team. Jose's this decorated manager taking over at Spurs, supposed to be in there and be this new messiah. But he's come to Old Trafford tonight and they're not playing good football. United have got the better of them. United have played nice stuff. We've got at them. We created chances. We scored a couple of goals. Man, screw Jose and Spurs. You know what I mean? Ollie's the man. Marcus Rashford with the shot down to the lower right of the goal for the penalty. They're just showing the replay. Great to see Marcus Rashford scoring 2 goals tonight. Could he be the man to get the first hat-trick in many a year? 6 years. If he could get that 3rd goal tonight, it's possible. But it's doubtful. It's doubtful, but there's 15 minutes to go left of normal time anyway. Fred on the ball. Cleared away by United temporarily, though. Nice bit of trickery. Aurier with the pass in. He cuts it back inside, and it's a good bit of play, but David De Gea manages to get hold of the ball, and he clutches it to his chest yet again. And he's had quite a quiet game, David De Gea, because he hasn't really been worked that much. Apart from Dele Alli's goal, I can't really remember too much. Okay, I think there was one other opportunity that Spurs had, but they haven't really caused David De Gea too much problems today. Stephen 7 comments, Gazaniga, wanna be starting something? I like it, mate. That was a good one. You know, say what you want, but I personally think Man United have got some good things going on at the moment with the youth and stuff. You know, Wan-Bissaka 21, Daniel James 21, Rashford 22. We're building. McTominay's looking good. Just a few key signings in key areas, and Solskjaer could have us being a successful team again. I believe that. He may not be the most experienced. He may not have won a whole bunch of stuff. Neither's Pochettino. Look, come on, have a bit of faith here. Jose Spurs are coming here, big favourites, aren't they? Well, it's not playing out that way at the moment. I don't want to get too carried away, because there's still 15 minutes left. Bean Cooper says, Pig, what's the score? The score is on the screen, actually, at the top there, as you can see. It is Man United 2, Spurs 1 currently. Here come Tottenham, though, surging forward down the left, and please, can we see out this game and get the 3 points here? And I will be getting straight on the blow with a Henry Hotspur and waking him up in the middle of the night. Down the right then, no, I won't be doing that, Sarge, but definitely tomorrow. Aaron Wan-Bissaka then with the throw-in for United. Good defensive display he's put in today. And he's been a bit of a terror down that right as well, to be fair. Often finding nice pockets of space on the attack. Jesse Lingard has been quite pivotal in some of the stuff United have done today as well. Just manages to win a header back, but Spurs get the possession back. And I'll tell you what, I'm not seeing anything from Spurs right now. They've done piss all. Sure, I'm sure they'll pile it on and get players up there and put some long balls over. But I'm just not seeing anything from Spurs right now. This is a poor Spurs effort. Okay, Jose's not had long and the referee has intercepted there. I told you he was Andres Iniesta. Did you see that touch? He sort of looks like a cross between Andres Iniesta and Michael Keaton, this guy. BB Fane comments, is Jones playing? No, thankfully, Jones is not playing. He's thankfully not anywhere near this starting 11. Big D comments, we deserve to win this. The first of our name comments, boy, he has his weaknesses crossing, but he's been better performing than Maguire. But hey, opinions are like arseholes. Everyone's got one. Bean Cooper says, hell no, Jones is not playing. Hang on. All right. Okay, hold on. I gotta go back now. I can't find it. Oh, hang on. Stuntman Mike. Sorry, my missus just was on about. I was like, what the hell are you telling me? And then she told me. So, Stuntman Mike comments, my niece bloody loves you. Please give her a shout out. Tell Robin to eat her dinner fast as it's a school night. Nice one, Stuntman Mike. Sorry, hopefully she's still tuning in now. But, Robin, eat your dinner fast, okay? It's a school night. Get to bed. No, thank you very much for tuning in. There you go. Tommy Lim comments, heard the Glazers want $5 billion for United. I mean, they've got to be worth somewhere in that region, don't they? At least a couple of billion, I would say, these days. Kane versus Predator. Hey, how you doing? He comments, hey, Pig, how are you? Adil Abid, I've already answered that question about Joshua Ruiz about 3 times. No, you've asked it 3 times. I've answered it once already. Maybe you were not tuned in at that moment in time. Anyway, ball over the top then. Ashley Young sees it out for a Manchester United goal kick. 80 minutes, 5 seconds gone. Come on, United. Just over 10 minutes then for United to hold on and get a famous victory here. For Ole Gunnar Solskjaer to get a famous victory, because it's a massive win it would be. Take us up to 6th. Smash one on that Portuguese Mr. Bean's domed. Not only did we take his kneecap out earlier on in the game, but we get the win over him in terms of winning the game. I mean, come on. It's beautiful. That would be beautiful. Still 10 minutes to go, though. Gungshi says, Pig is the new kid's role model. Who would have thought? I mean, personally, I'd say, you know, you might want to question your parenting if you're letting them watch my watch-along, because I do come out with some stuff. Do you know what I mean? Maybe not when we're winning, but certainly when we're losing. So you're treading a fine line there. Oh, dodgy pass back to David De Gea there by Maguire. And De Gea smashes it out. It was a bit dodgy there from Maguire. No worries, Adil. Thank you very much for your interaction on the live chat. Much appreciated. JP comments, Pig, can you do my homework? Go on then, fire off me a question. I'll see if I know it. Aaron Wan-Bissaka then gathers the ball up for a throw-in for United. Come on, lads. Not long to go. We can do this. We can actually do this. This would be a great win for us as well. Especially with the shit team we've got out there. No disrespect, I mean, they've bossed it tonight. But on paper, it's a weak team. It's not a great team, is it? You know, Young, Mason Greenwood up top there. Bit of a question mark. Ashley Young, Lingard on the pitch. It was a shite-looking team before this game started tonight. But they've grown. They've grown into lions out there. JP comments, is Jones a world-class player? Is Phil Jones a world-class player? Well, I've just done your homework for you, because the answer to that is absolutely not, my friend. There you go. Just put massive no on the page. Gungshi with a super chat. Thank you, Gungers, mate. He says, come on, United. Please don't melt. Please don't melt like one of my favourite dishes, cheese on toast in the old microwave. Let's hang in there. Let's be like a nice hard piece of Stilton cold from the fridge. Do you know what I mean? Hiwad Nasiri comments, Pig, do you like bacon? I mean, I would have thought that was obvious just by looking at me. But yeah, I do like bacon, I must say.
Sorry, Tim.
BB Fain says, haha, great commentary, Pig. Keep at it, lad. Thank you so much, my friend. Not long left to go then in this game. 82 minutes, 33 seconds gone on the stopwatch. And United need to hang on for just around about 10 minutes to get the 3 points in the bag to rise up like a phoenix from the ashes into 6th place in the league after everything that's gone on, after everything that's happened. And we could go above Spurs, we can go above Arsenal, we can go above Palace and Sheffield United with this one. Do you know what I mean? And then it will already be Wolves and all the teams you expect then to be above us, which I can live with. Aurier with a shot on, and David De Gea makes the save. Oh, and it was a good rifling shot. It was right at David De Gea in the end there. It just fell to Serge Aurier. He's rifled it right at David De Gea's goal. Fortunately, right at the Spanish goalie. And he has taken it just absolutely lovely.
Someone said you did a great producer's role.
You are doing a good producer's role, my dear. Maybe you should actually be my proper producer. Thank you, Steve Mack. She's doing a little curtsy. Berber spin comments, we can't get hold of the ball. Beankeeper says, I like the video pic. Thank you so much for everyone that has chucked a little cheeky like on the vid tonight. Legends. Alex the Rinconator stopped back by. Great to see you in here. He says, have some of that, hen. Come on, Rinks. It's not over yet, though, until the fat lady sings. It's not over yet. He says, I told you Mourinho hasn't changed. They've played nothing but long balls all day today. Hey, you called it, Alex. It's long ball hotspur at the moment over at Spurs. It is United with a chance. Aaron Wan-Bissaka lays it off to Dan James on the edge of the area. Oh, and he's closed down by 4 lily white shirts there. Nicola is the unsung hero of the show.
Why, thank you, Gunty. How very kind of you. You've made my night. Thank you.
Over to the right-hand side then. Aurier on the ball. He whips the ball in. David De Gea! Oh, he takes it very, very nicely out of the sky there. Brilliant stuff. Yeah, I agree with you though, Rincon. They're just playing long balls non-stop. It's terrible from Spurs. Classic Jose Mourinho tactics. It really is.
You agree with Gunty?
I agree with Gunty. Do you want to come and sit next to me? Seeing as you want to be on the show.
No.
do you want to come sit next to me? Just for a minute?
I get nervous then.
Alright, well anyway, let me crack on then, because I'm being distracted here.
I was just saying.
Hang on, substitution for Spurs here. Moussa Sissoko's gone off the pitch.
Who does Mr. Pig support?
Lo Celso on the ball. Oh no, he's not. He's just come on the pitch. Substitution there. Fine comments. Glad Jose got the sack. Yeah, I mean, it wasn't working out for him at the end there, to be fair, but I don't really necessarily think it was mostly Jose's fault. You know, we have got terrible owners at the club, but at the same time, his tactics, his style, it is quite dreary and depressing a lot of the time. And it's not really the United style, whereas I think, you know, lots of other managers, Ollie himself, would want to play the more United style of play. And here he is making a substitution right now. Luke Shaw on the pitch, about to come on the pitch. Coming on the pitch for Jesse Lingard. Fair play, Jesse Lingard. He's actually put in a fantastic performance today, you know. He's done a really good job. Gary Wells comments, I don't trust our team to hold on. Hope I'm wrong. I hope so too. I mean, you know, it is a big worry. We do seem to bottle it a lot at the end of the games recently. Yeah, Luke Shaw coming on, Lingard off. Good performance by Lingard, I'd say. Overall, he's done well. Ollie Solskjaer giving him a big cuddle. Gives him a pat on the back, says, well done, lad. And rightfully so, I think he's put in a really great performance for him tonight. So fair play to Jesse Lingard. I agree with you, Daffy. AK says, I hope we win this, please, God. Gungshi, not a single bad performance today. You're absolutely right. I can't think of anyone that's really put too much of a foot wrong. Even, you know, if you take into consideration Fred had a little mistake, he's more than made up for that with some of the great stuff that he's done. Jesse Lingard's done well. Rashford looks great. I mean, Greenwood's been quite quiet, but he's done a heck of a shift up there, to be fair. Dan James has looked dangerous the whole time. Fred's been excellent in the centre of the park with Tom, and he's been quality, actually, in thinking about it. Alex Ferguson looking on in the sidelines. Loving it. Fergie! Yep, Gungshi says Fergie looking on. Neil Duff and Phil Jones was awful tonight. Oh, yeah. Even though he's not playing, he's bloody awful. Berber Spin comments, the best I've seen Jay Lings in about 2 years. You're not wrong there. You are not wrong there. Spurs then with a late push. They've got about 5 minutes. Spurs play it inside. It's dangerous. Lots of United players back here. 2 banks of 5. And the shot off on David De Gea's goal is a good one. But De Gea, great save by David De Gea. Low down to his left. He makes the dive and he makes the save. And Ndombele with a drive and run. And a fierce strike. A low little daisy cutter across the ground. Could have really troubled David De Gea there. But he made it look so easy just to dive down to his left and gather it up there. And United look to try and hit on the counter here. We've got hold of possession. McTominay all the way back to De Gea here. De Gea with a clearance up the pitch. It's a little bit ropey, it's a little bit dodgy, but it's gone out. Duffy says, I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm scared too. Gungshi says, Phil Jones is back in the Natural History Museum. Hewan says, pig sounds more like a duck. Quack, quack. Here we go then, the down the right for Spurs. They're coming at us. Last little wave of attack they've got then. Can they get some sort of a late equaliser? God, I hope not. Back to Alderweireld then for Spurs. Time is running out for Jose. Time is running out for Spurs. Raked over to the left-hand side of the pitch there. Dele Alli on the ball. Been quite impressed with him. Generally, his resurgence recently in the last few games. Got on the score sheet for them tonight. Hopefully, it's not enough, though. But here comes Son, down the left. And it's a good bit of defending there. Daniel James manages to get the block off. Great to see. Defensive winger, absolutely. But Son gets it back in. Good block there by Lindelof, though, to see it out. Son gets it back under control near the corner flag. He plays it inside. Good bit of defending there by McTominay. Fantastic challenge. He absolutely plucked it off of the attacker's foot there. Great bit of play, and United get the ball underway again. Fred, fantastic bit of defending and play from Fred. And United come surging forward down the right, but it's dealt with there. Oh. Coming up to the 90th minute then. 10 seconds to go until the end of the 90. And then we will be in stoppage time, lads and lasses. Then we will be edging closer and closer to the win. 4 added minutes of extra time here. Gungshi says extra time plus 4. 4 added minutes to go. Oh, big win this though. If we can hold on, what a huge win. Takes us up to bloody 6th in the league, right above Jose Mourinho's freaking Hotspurs. Come on. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, Michael Carrick, they're absolutely riding the troops right now. Luke Shaw sees the ball out there. McTominay in the centre of the park stood his ground so fantastically well today. He's been a breath of fresh air in the centre of the park there, coming back in there after a little period out. He really has, you know, no disrespect to Pereira, he's not a defensive mid, but McTominay's been box to box all over the gaff today. Brilliant. Son Heung-min to Christian Eriksen, plays it inside Ndombele. Powerful Ndombele on the ball here. United standing their ground nicely. Fred has done a fantastic defensive job today. Luke Shaw on the pitch now. First time we've seen from him in a really competitive game for a while now. Son Heung-min on the ball, dangerous as ever. Plays it out to the left, there's a bit of space. Wan-Bissaka goes to his man, and it's a good block by Wan-Bissaka, but it's gone out for a Spurs corner. Just under 3 minutes left of this game, and Spurs are piling it on now. Last couple of minutes, Christian Eriksen goes over to the corner flag to take the bloody corner, man. Oh! Cross comes in then. Eriksen with the corner. Oh, and it's cleared away there. Fred gets it away. Fred with his head up. Fred drives it out. Freddie Flintstone's having a yabba dabba do time out there. And it's a wonderful cross from Fred, and United are clean through. McTominay with the assist. Can he get the ball across? Oh, and it's just a little bit too weak. And Rashford was waiting for it in all the space in the world. Please, 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 McTominay, give it to me. But unfortunately, he just couldn't quite get it across there. But that should have been. Ball over the top, dealt with by Harry Maguire. Crikey, this is some dodgy stuff at the end. McTominay on the ball. Fred, great bit of play. Gets it out to Luke Shaw on the left. Luke Shaw, fantastic cross over the top. Marcus Rashford onside! Marcus Rashford on the pop, lad! What's he done? What has he done there? Oh, Marcus Rashford, he's just let a perfectly good opportunity go begging. What was he doing? Have a shot, Marcus! You're on your hat-trick. I mean, come on. But either way, you know, this is good stuff from United, putting on some good pressure at the end on the counter ourselves. Here comes Spurs at the end. Spurs at the end, 92 minutes, 40 seconds, gone over the top. Oh my days, Maguire makes the header away. Hang on a second, Spurs, Christian Eriksen get it under control in United's area. Alderweireld on the ball. He plays the ball over the top. Acres of space for Spurs' players. Dele Alli on the shot. David De Gea makes the save. Oh my days. 93 minutes gone. 1 minute left of stoppage time. Dodgy stuff. Dele Alli, who popped up before half-time to break our hearts in the first half. Another great shot. And David De Gea with another textbook great save. David De Gea, man. What a bloody goalie he is, eh? Woo! This is some exciting climactic stuff at the end of the game here. 30 seconds left then of stoppage time. 30 seconds left of stoppage time. Come on, United. Come on, United. Come on, United. 20 seconds to go. Deep in Spurs' half at the moment. Just hack the bastards down. Over the top. Dealt with, long ball, classic Jose Mourinho, long ball, gashness, they can't handle us, tonight. Son Heung-min on the ball, here comes Spurs, no, here comes Spurs down the left, last opportunity, great challenge, what a challenge from Aaron Wan-Bissaka, the best right back in the bloody Premier League, eh? Spurs with the short throw, oh, come on my son, get in there, United have won it, and United and Solskjaer has won it. 2-1 to Manchester United. Have some of that, you Portuguese Mr. Bean melt. I'm dying. No, listen, I've just coughed I've just excited myself into some sort of an attack. Anyway, thanks, darling. Just inhaled my saliva. It's fine, I'm all good. No, I'm spot on. Oh my days, sorry about that. I just had some sort of a coughing fit there. But look, United have done it. Get in there. It's a beautiful victory. One of the best results of the season for us by far. Marcus Rashford, 2 goals for him. Jose coming back to Old Trafford. Have some of that, Jose. Come on. Anyway, that's me done for the night, almost. I'm going to be doing a match reaction in a moment, actually, so don't go anywhere. I'm going to come back shortly. That game has taken the bloody life out of me, I tell you. Alex Rincon, comment at the end, says Mr. Beanino and his long ball Hotspur. Right, guys and gals, thanks for stopping by. Do us a favour before you go on this watch-along video. Smash a cheeky little like on it, please. Please chuck a like on it and subscribe if you're new to the channel. I hope you've enjoyed the watch-along tonight. It's been great fun. I'll be back in a moment to do the post-match reaction show and to say, have some of that Spurs. Right, I'll see you soon. Take it easy. Have yourselves a bloody good one. You've been watching The Flying Pig on Flying Pig United. Love to each and every one of you who's tuned in for this live stream. Thanks for stopping by. And make sure you keep a lookout for the next one. I'm just going to roll the old Patreon credits, but I'll see you in a moment. Don't go anywhere. And I need to catch my breath. You've been watching The Pig. Take it easy. And come on, United! Ooh.